Hi guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, please make sure that you subscribe, you hit the notification button, like and share, and don't forget to follow me on my Facebook. I am Mankosi_Miss Louie. I don't have Instagram, I don't have Twitter, I don't have TikTok. I'm just me here on YouTube and WhatsApp. I'll give you my numbers at the end of this video. So today it's tea time, and I think you guys can see that I'm actually recording this video at night. That is why I don't like classes, guys. So I am alone and I feel like talking, and I love talking a lot, but right now I'm alone. There's no one to talk to, so I felt like let me hear with my friends, let me hear with my family. I necessarily didn't plan what to talk about, but now that I'm here, I think this is going to be a girls talk. But if you are guys, if you are males, you can watch so that you share with your girlfriends and your wives. So I know that usually I talk about the Bible all the time and selective days, which is Saturday and Mondays. I talk about girl stuff because I grew up from a rural area and we really talked with my mom about a lot of things. I remember when I first went for my period, I was so scared to tell her, but she noticed. I don't know how, because I hadn't plotted for myself. She just noticed and gave me a pack of pads. And when I first had a boyfriend, I feel like we need to talk about these things that our parents do not talk about most of the time. So today I'll be talking about panty liners. Period. Panty liners. Ladies, wow. I know there are people who hate panty liners. Some don't hate it, but they just don't use them. Some love them every time for a lot of reasons, I personally always own a pack of panty liners, and in my bag I always have a secret pocket whereby I include a tissue, an extra pad, and a panty liner. Simply because I feel like sometimes you be uncomfortable. Maybe you've been walking in a sweat, you be uncomfortable and you really feel like your underwears are wet, some kind of thing. Then you need a panty liner, and sometimes you start your period out of the blue and you really need a panty liner all the time. So I don't always put on a panty liner, but I usually put it when I'm going to have a long day, a long day of friction, when I'm having labs, and if I know that I'm gonna come back in the house very late, because I'm trying to avoid odors. My panty liners are scented, and when you go to the toilet, you pee, you wipe, right? But you don't wipe everything, especially if you have hair in your pubic parts. You leave some drops of urine in there and they get soaked up into the panty, to the panties. And in the long day, you develop, I don't know if a smell develops or what, but along the day, and I avoid it by using panty liners. And if I know that my periods are due, because at this time and age, I'm still not certain about my periods. They come in anytime, any day they feel like coming, but usually mid-month. So if I know that it's around 16th, 17th, I put on a panty liner so that should I stain on it. And then I also put it after my periods, whereby the flow is completely off, but there are certain discharges. That's when I use my panty line. I don't condone people who always puts on panty liners. Guys, it's not healthy. I don't know if healthy is the right words to use, but I just feel like it's not good for your sponge, because sponge is moist of the time. It's always moist. And like I was saying, it's moist most of the time. Not even most of the time. It's never dry. It's always moist. it needs a haze of air to like freshen it up, because I think about it like guys, you put on a panty line, you put on a pant. I want us to count the layers that cover the sponge. And Zambia is hot, guys, and I know some parts of African countries are very hot. Even back home, it's very hot. When it's hot, it's hot. Imagine the layers covering a sponge, guys. Nto moist. Panty liner, bloomers, or bloomers slash panty. Tight. There are people who don't go out without tight. Even in demons, ubona line le tight la hygiene. People would love tights. Tights. Then demin. Yo. And know that your thighs are like this. What's happening? I don't condone wearing panty liners every day. I feel like shy moya, guys. I want to make a confession, but 80% of the time I don't put on panties. Because why? Why? Shy moya if you can, you know. The only thing that makes me put on a bloomers is when I'm wearing demons. Because they maybe twice. So I can't go with the sponge straight up. So I put on a panty. But guys, there are those certain days whereby you are not sweating. It's a lousy day. You're just in the house. Don't put on a panty. You know, okay, for us, it's even advisable that when you're in the house, don't put on a panty. You know, married women, they always advise us, and women conferences not to put on a panty when you're in the house for conveniency of whatever. I don't know what conveniency it is, but any conveniency, they say we shouldn't put it on. But guys, please avoid putting on panty liners. Scientifically, although I don't like bringing up scientific concepts in my videos because they are controversial, the cut, guys, this is statistics, and hagibatle to auto contradict the statistics of me. World Health Organization statistics at 2010 proved that 77.8% of cervical cancers are due to pads, cotton pads, and panty liners. You know, when they talk of cotton pads, some panty liners are cotton. So, like, it's not healthy. I think that is why God made us go to periods in certain days, so that you only put in cotton and to sponge for less than 9 days. I know some people go to periods for 7 days, some for 3, some for 2. That's even better for you. But the longest period you need to cover the thing up is 7 days bundle. Don't put it every time. If you know, good see, because those are my closing tips. If you know that ubane secretions lamaning, bath regularly, you know. If you're at work during the day, have soap-free wipers that you will use after peeing, like usule now. And if you're in the house, bath maybe twice a day, you know, and avoid using silk panties. Like, try to use silk panties, avoid using cotton panties, because like cotton, guys, you know that there are those tops when they grow, usually that's 100% cotton. So avoid using 100% cotton panties in as much as they're okay, but do own a pair of silk panties that only have the cotton patch where sponge flies, and use thongs, guys. I mean, use thongs. And thongs are there for skirts, for jeans, for leggings. You know, that's an added advantage. Use thongs, guys, and yeah, it's just that. So I think I'm gonna end this here because I'm hungry and I need to go to wash my face then first. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you watched until this far, please tell listen to the yummy. I love you all, guys, and from the management, I love you all. Take care. Bye.